Before the hearing begins today as to whether the non-dissemination order should remain in the Bryan Kohberger case, let's take a look at why the defence were arguing that it should. Now, the primary argument that the defence was making in arguing to keep the non-dissemination order until sentencing was to protect Kohberger's rights and ensure safety for all involved. Let's take a look at some of the other arguments that they made in their filing to oppose this non-dissemination order being lifted. Anne Taylor, Kohberger's attorney, argued that substantial dangers of prejudice to Mr. Kohberger exist up to and through sentencing. And according to court documents, the revised amended non-dissemination order issued on June 23, 2023 was explicitly intended to remain in full force and effect until the conclusion of a trial and any sentencing proceedings that may follow unless ordered by this court. Taylor emphasised that Kohberger's constitutional rights extend beyond the question of guilt to include fair sentencing proceedings. The defence also argued about an avalanche of publicity surrounding the case, including a Peacock documentary titled The Idaho Student Murders, an Amazon Prime series released July 11th, and a book by James Patterson published on July 14th. Taylor wrote that further release would only serve to gin up the anger and violent rhetoric already at a fever pitch, noting threats posed to Kohberger, his family, and court staff. The defence also noted that after a May 9th Dateline special on the case, the court issued hold orders to both parties. They argue that lifting the non-dissemination order now would complicate ongoing investigations into information leaks. And on the previous video I made, it addressed that the state had withdrawn its request for the order to continue until sentencing, citing further reflection. However, the defence maintained that the order is reasonable in scope and does not impinge on the media's ability to investigate and report on this case. I'll keep you updated with the outcome of the hearing, but as always, let me know what you think in the comments below.